Hi, I'm Tytus LaRue James Gibson Jackson, and you can call me Tytus LaRue James Gibson Jackson when I'm on Broadway, baby. I'm here as a spokesmodel for the 2026 HIV Stops With Me campaign here in the state of New York. What a blessing. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was diagnosed with HIV when I was 18. We're getting ready to turn 18 on April Fools. I know, the irony. I wanted to give blood in high school, and they told you couldn't give blood if you were a male who has had sex with a male. So I told a little white lie and said, oh, I'm gay, but I've never had sex with a man. And I didn't feel bad for it because I know they had to check the blood before they gave it to anybody. And I just thought everything was okay, and they would use my blood and I would be helping. I would help somebody in spite of their stigma. However, they had to call me and let me know that there was something wrong with my blood. I walked into a space with this man. He was really tall. And he was tall, but he really gave gentle giant. And when he let me know and disclosed my status to me, I just said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me this information. I was happy that I had this information, and what was I going to do with it? I don't know, but I was happy that I had that information, that knowledge. And he was surprised at my reaction because I just thank you so much. I got home, spoke with my nephew about it. He got a little sad. My brother burst in the room asking us what's going on. He ended up making me tell him, and I just remember him leaving. And then my sister called me, screaming in my ear. Rest in peace, Allison. My dad called me. I know my brother shouldn't have said it, however, he was doing it out of love. My brother loves me dearly and deeply, and I love you too, Alan. I just remember going to the doctor and seeking treatment. Then I moved to Long Beach, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take care of myself. The doctor was like, you talked about medicine a little bit. Remember, this was 2009, long time ago. The doctor's like, yeah, you talked about treatment, and I was nervous about taking any medication or anything because I have to take it for the rest of my life. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take this. And then the doctor's like, okay, so you don't have to. I stayed off of medication or treatment. The treatment was taking care of myself, being healthy, dancing, taking care of my body, mental health. That was the treatment that I was in. I just wasn't on any medication. And had I known that taking medication in 2 months I could become undetectable, well, when I moved to New York, they told me, let's just get you on, my doctor who I love, let's just get you on the medication. And in 2 months I was undetectable. And I was like, if I'd have known that, I would have been on it. However, who's to say what kind of medicine I would have been on or what science was new then in California in 2009. However, I'm in treatment, taking medication, and I'm undetectable. It blows my mind sometimes. Even when I look at this medicine that I have to take daily, it still blows my mind that I am living and thriving when so many people didn't. And I'm here for a reason and a purpose to show you that HIV stops with me, and it can stop with you, it can stop with all of us. What we need to stop is the stigma. I'm okay with living my best life in spite of having HIV, because HIV doesn't have me. I have HIV. And it's not stopping me from doing anything. It's not stopping me from living my life, from singing, dancing, acting on stages. And you're gonna see me on Broadway, I told you. I'm just so happy to be here on this campaign with other spokesmodels, telling their stories, telling our truths, and educating, building community, ending stigma, lifting and building self-esteem. I'm here for a purpose, and I've always wanted to be a healthy sex activist, so I'm living in my truth. I'm living in my purpose, and you can too. Not just as a spokesmodel, but daily educating yourself. It's 2026. It's time to take your education into your own hands. Thanks so much for listening. I am Tytus LaRue James Gibson Jackson, and you can definitely call me Tytus LaRue James Gibson Jackson when I'm on Broadway, baby.